It's becoming more and more common that the National Security Police is not doing their job according to the legal system in Hong Kong. It's just like what I decided not to go back to Hong Kong. Of course, I hope to go back if Hong Kong one day become, a free place and democratic place. I think I'll be safe to go back. But at this moment, in consideration of the political situation in Hong Kong and my personal health, my mental health, my physical health, and the high political risk of being not being allowed to leave Hong Kong again, I've decided not to go back. When I was in the mainland China and during the whole process of the investigation or interrogation this year, I was being forced to write thank you letter to the police and letter of repentance. I was being forced to mainland China and they took many photos of me, like going to those exhibitions. And if I don't make it public that something like this happened in Hong Kong, happened on me, one day these photos, these documents might become evidence, like showing that I am a patriot, or I really regret what I did before. And I don't think it's a good thing. What I want to do is I just want to live freely. I just don't understand as a Hong Kong person, why freedom such a difficult thing to fight for. And so experiencing what happened in these 3 years, especially this year, I really understand what is freedom from fear, because I feel like I have been living in fear for 3 years, and that was horrible. I just don't want to go back to mainland China again. I just don't want to be forced to write some thank you letters to the Hong Kong police again. And this should not be the way I live. Yeah. I found it very, very, very hard to live normally. Like, for example, it was hard for me to, for example, open up a new bank account. It was hard for me to find a full-time job. It was hard for me to find an apartment because of the political, atmosphere in Hong Kong, that people would self-censor themselves and don't want to provide anything to such kind of, Democrats or, activists like me. There are many things happening in the world every day. There are wars, there are many people who are suffering in the world every day. And Hong Kong is no longer the spotlight. But I hope that my story could remind everyone in the world that even we are not in the spotlight already, there are still many, many, many people suffering in Hong Kong, being sent to prison, being suppressed, not able to even to speak a word. And I just hope the world, just not to forget what's happening in Hong Kong.
特區政府會全力去追捕任何危害國家安全嘅逃犯。周庭係涉嫌勾結外國或者境外勢力危害國家安全而被警方拘捕，棄保潛逃，警方必然會全力追捕。任何逃犯只有自首， 否則係終身逃犯，終身被追捕。